visible, but it's a very, very small addition, and most of the time people don't ask for it because it's so small and they come to public hearing for something.
So these really aren't really totally relevant to, say, a freestanding house, then, really?
Right.
They won't be as useful to applicants.
Right.
But the others, yeah. So.
To kind of follow up on that, do these rooftop additions apply to larger buildings also?
Yes.
And then second question, you said that it's 1 story, so would it, so if they're building 1 story and then an open story on top, but which has structures on it, like built-in structures, but not a roof, would that?
Mechanical equipment. Like
No, like a sink, a fireplace, you know, that type of thing, would that apply?
Yeah.
Yes.
That would, right.
That's
be
allowed?
visible.
Right, that'd be like a deck on top of the 1-story addition.
But with built-in, yeah, like permanent structures?
You know,
Okay.
So these rules for rooftop additions do apply to larger commercial buildings in a landmark district. And so I presume that if, when a mock-up is required, that's when it's going to go to the commission. This is
that's entirely visible.
So there's nothing in here about the mock-up. Does that mean it's already taken care of?
Visibility, right?
Yes.
I mean,
And when you say that it's minimally visible, it's a thoroughfare, and you sort of define that as 18 inches. I live and work in a district in which that is not the guiding rule, so I'm just wondering if this is a very radical change. Well, it's either that either it's not visible at all from a public thoroughfare, or it's minimally visible.
Right, that's a big
I've been active on the case in which this was a original issue, and it was approved. So I'm just trying to figure out how this is different than regular.
The current rule for rooftop mechanical equipment allows a visibility of up to 18 inches if you see it in construction on the primary facade. So what's about, while we haven't yet sort of figured out what the right parameters are, so we're hoping that that's going to come out through this process, but we're thinking it's probably not going to be the same as those parameters for mechanical equipment because it is a different type of addition. So,
But the first part of this D1, that isn't it for occupied space? Right. And which says it's not visible.
right. But we believe it can happen here, and we think it's some of the conditions. That's what it would be. What about new? You know, because it is a certain artificial quality about saying mechanical can be minimally visible and occupied space. And again, the commission routinely approves slightly visible top additions, seen against the back of a bigger building, you know, something that they really feel like there's no, you know, it seems a long distance, you know. So they approve this. The question is whether this rule should be expanded to include that kind of rule. Right now, it's not in there, but we expect it to. We'll get back to it.
Yeah. I just want you to clarify.
Speak up, again.
Yeah, could you just clarify this rear yard addition rule? If you get an application and there is not a majority of other buildings with rear yard additions on the block, what happens next?
the application must, if they wish to pursue it and not reduce it, they must go to a public hearing.
Okay, so that's your first criteria almost. Okay.
Sarah, I don't remember a building which, in my sister building, there's a shared courtyard which is large. For the service engineer, so you see a lot of the courtyard, you see a lot of the windows, the south of both buildings. My sister building set a policy that all the people in some air conditioning, their condensers, which are huge. Top of the building can have it on the roof, with ducts and all that, that whole metal thing is ugly. And the bottom half of the building can put it in the courtyard, which is also ugly with all the ducts. What's the policy? Is there any policy change that would affect?
Well, there is,
Are they allowed to do this for someone?
I mean, they can do through the wall units, condensing units, even though they're big. They can do through window units, or the new thing that's allowed are the split system units, which sit on brackets. But again, yeah, that's a non-visible section of the building. So if it's visible from the street, it would require a hearing, and, you know, huge ductwork that's highly visible also requires a hearing.
Even the traffic laws. What if, how would the commission? What do you think people?
I mean, without seeing something, it's hard to say exactly, but they would be looking at sort of how much of the mechanical do you see, what do you see it against? Do you see it over a row house? Do you see it just over against an undeveloped blank facade? Does it detract from any significant decorative features on this building or any adjacent building? Does it call attention to itself when you look at it? Does it attract your eye, or does it?
I worry about 10 years from now, goes on the wall.
Lots of times when the commission approves ducts that go up buildings for a restaurant at the ground floor, and there's a duct that needs to go up at the back of the building for the roof, and it happens to be visible. You know, as long as it's away from the street and away from any decorative features, the commission does approve them, and they usually require that they either be a matte finish or painted to match. Painting is a lot practical, but sometimes they require it to be painted to match the brick, so that the idea is that it's sort of seen and blends in.
Let's just finish up the rule. Let's get rid of all the questions, we still have storefronts and stuff like that that we go through.
Yeah. So just why don't we jump back to temporary installation? So the temporary installation, right now the staff can approve a temporary installation of a sign or flag for less than 60 days, or any other temporary installation for 1 calendar year or less, as long as they submitted a plan and time schedule showing that there's a plan and time schedule for removal, specs for any patching that need to be done when it's removed, and as long as they set up an escrow account, unless it's a city agency. And in the case of artwork, they need to submit an artist statement that waives any protection under any federal or state laws that protect artwork and prevent the removal at the expiration of the permit expires. So that allows the owner to remove it at the time of the permit expires. We have started to think about how useful this is. For example, for construction-related changes, they're often in place for more than 1 calendar year. And the way the temporary rule works is the staff cannot write a second permit for temporary installation. You have that 1 year, and if it's going to extend beyond that 1 year, you have to go to a public hearing. So we are allowing for renewals for construction-related temporary installations and settlements of properties. So here's the language related to construction on currently temporary installations. Publicly owned properties may be renewed for up to 2 additional installation periods. And with respect to temporary installations related to approved construction on the property, staff will make a determination prior to renewing the approval that the project is actually proceeding with reasonable promptness. So, you know, if they put the shed up and
The sidewalk bridge, right, that's there for 9 years, that's not gonna.
so that's not gonna, the project has to be substantially along for the staff to be able to write a renewal.
But it's a reality, some things just take a while, and there needs to be some, like, this first came to before when there was, work was going on in the school, and they needed to build a temporary means of egress for the school while this was going on, and it turned out that was going to be in place for more than a year, you know, it just was, it didn't fit into the rules, and this is what this is designed to try to.
Right, and this also just for temporary installations related to approved construction work, if anything any decorative element has to be dismantled, we're actually now going to require that there be a plan and a plan for labeling and storing and reinstalling, which is something that we would kind of ask for now, but it wasn't explicit in the rule.
And escrow?
And an escrow.
Okay.
Signage.
Okay.
So we currently have a rule that allows for bracket signs in some industrial districts. It only includes about 4 or 5 districts, so we can see it designated when the rule was written, and the rule, you know, explicitly named those districts. Since the rule was approved, we've approved we've designated many more industrial districts. And so the same bracket sign that would be approvable in Soho is not approvable in NoHo East, NoHo Extension. And so so we have to bring those to public hearing. In addition, the commission, then again, the bracket sign rule was adopted in, I think, around 2000, and it was at a time when people were feeling like flagpoles, particularly in NoHo, were really having a negative, cumulative effect of these flagpoles were having a negative effect on the architecture, the streetscape, and really obscuring the buildings. And so the commission adopted a rule to allow a traditional type bracket sign that is perpendicular to the facade in a way to encourage people to do bracket signs instead of asking for flagpoles. And so that's why it sort of originally started in the industrial districts. And again, there are many industrial districts that are not included because they've been designated since then. And also, we bring bracket signs forward for storefronts in other districts that the commission approves regularly because it is a traditional method of signing a building, and it can actually be sort of better sometimes than something above a window or a door where there isn't enough room. And so we started to think about expanding the bracket sign rule to allow bracket signs in other districts, limiting the size depending on the type of district, whether it's a commercial or manufacturing or residential. And then we started to think about it and thought, well, we also currently write staff permits for other types of traditional signs, non-illuminated, painted wood or painted metal signs that are in locations where signs existed historically are routinely approved at staff level right now, and that's not written there. So if we're writing a rule that has to do with signs, we should include all of the signs that we do at staff level. So this is how this rule came about. And so it addresses bracket signs in all districts for storefronts. So a row house that just happens to have a commercial use in it that doesn't have a storefront would not be eligible for a bracket sign at staff level. It has to be a building that has a storefront. And again, it has to comply with the zoning, which in residential in our district would limit the projection to 12 inches. In a commercial district, the C district, the projection is limited to 18 inches. And in a manufacturing district, it's up to 40 inches. So the size is limited by the type of district as well. And again, the sort of other usual things that we need to require, that it be installed through mortar joints or through plain masonry or modern sort of infill, that it not go into anything significant, that it not be above the second floor or above the first floor, that it relate to the storefront, that there not be too many on one facade, it limits the size of the number